Assalamu alaikum, my young learners. I'm your facilitator, the avid reader. In today's session, I'm going to make you to learn about the means of transportation in Pakistan. Like other countries of the world, Pakistan has also developed its means of transportation, and they are land transport, water transport, and air transport. And in today's lesson, I'll only uncover the water and air transport. So, in water transport, we have ocean routes, lakes, river routes, etc. So, I'm going to start about the ocean routes. As you know that in the beginning of 19th century, trade by mean of ships through oceans routes was started. And Pakistan's southern part touches the coast of Arabian Sea having the length of about 700 km, as you can see in the image that there is an Arabian Sea, and which direction is touching it? It's the southern part of Pakistan. And two main seaports of Pakistan are Karachi and Port Qasim. Third seaport Gwadar has also started working. As in this slide you can see the seaport of Gwadar and Port Qasim. Gwadar is the world's almost the biggest and natural port of the world. And that is the main reason that the world's powers don't want to let it flourish. In this image you can see that Port Qasim Karachi is also among one of the big ports of the world. And one thing you must know that the port of Gwadar was formally inaugurated on 21st December 2008, and the first anchored ship was of Canada, which brought 52,000 tons of wheat. Pakistan's trade with the countries of Asia, Africa, America, Europe and Australia is mostly carried out through ocean routes. Commercial ships transport Pakistan's goods, Pakistan's many stuff to international markets, while oil, heavy machinery, railway engines, weapons, vehicles, tractors, and agricultural instruments are imported to fulfill needs of the country. And you must know about the Gwadar port. That port holds a great strategic and economic significance for Pakistan. It is third important deep sea port of Pakistan after Karachi and Qasim ports. It is located at cross junction of international sea shipping and oil trade routes. Gwadar can act as an international trade hub for Pakistan. Now, the topic B is river routes. Mostly in plain areas of our country, people use rivers to transport their luggage through boats from one place to another. In this image, you can see the map of Pakistan and the river routes. Like we have six main major river routes: Indus River, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas, and Sutlej. And mostly these rivers are stretches in the plain areas of Pakistan. The river Indus is wide in plain areas, therefore, in central and southern parts of the river, small ships and boats are used for transportation. So, we are using rivers for transportation too. Beside river Indus, river Jhelum, Chenab, and Ravi are also used for boat sailing. You mostly observe such boat sailing in most of the rivers in Pakistan. The very third topic is lakes. In Pakistan, dams are constructed on some big rivers where water is stored in the form of lakes. Obviously, if we won't have dams, if we won't have lakes, we won't be in position to store water. So, for storing water, we need lakes. In some of these lakes, for example, in Mangla Dam, this is the Mangla Dam, you can see in the image, Tharbela Dam and Rawal Dam, transportation is done by means of boats. Most of you visited, if not in all the dams, but Mangla or Tharbela Dam must be visited by many of you. So you could observe that the means of transportation is also done by the boats. So beside this, in southern part delta of river Indus, there are natural lakes in which people of the surrounding areas do transportation by boats. And transportation by boats is the easiest way of transportation by many people of the surrounding areas, even nowadays. The next topic of our today's lesson is air transportation. Like other countries of the world, air transportation has also become common in Pakistan. There are almost 139 small and big airports and helipads and different air bases in different cities of Pakistan where air services are provided regularly. In our country, Pakistan International Airline (PIA) was established in 1955. PIA is the largest air company of Pakistan and it provides air services within and out of the country. And beside PIA, other companies have their flights inside and outside of the country. Their names are Shaheen Airline, AeroAsia, and Air Blue. Karachi Airport is among the biggest and famous airports of the world. Daily flights from different countries of the world are operating here, and Civil Aviation Authority manages the airports and air transport of the country. You can see the image of Karachi Airport and the Civil Aviation Authority's headquarters. Now we learned the different means and modes of the transportation in Pakistan. But a question arises, what's the importance of means of transportation? So you must know that means of transportation play a very vital role in the development of a country. Those countries of the world where they are not well developed or they are ill organized, they are still underdeveloped countries. You can take an example of your own country. When you were not developed, still even you are having the power of atomic energy. You are an atomic powered country. But if your means of transportation is not good, then you cannot make your country strong commercially, strong financially. So there are different importances of means of transportation. It is therefore important to develop means of transportation because the internal and external trade develop by means of transportation, and for that we must have means of transportation, not by mean of it, but a very good means of transportation, and they spread the trade to far-flung areas. Means of transportation become source of contact between cities and villages. Knowledge shifts from one place to another in this manner. If your means of transportation will be good, then you can transport from one place to another very easily. And agriculture develops and supply of agricultural grains are increased. Due to better means of transportation, the speed of development remains the same in every part of the country. And due to transportation facilities, income of people increased and standard of living gets better. And means of transportation keep far-flung areas of the country united and spirit of brotherhood develops. And they help in the development of friendly relations among people, and a sound and better society comes into existence. Better means of transportation make defense of a country better and strong. So it is all about our today's lesson. I hope you have learned about what are the means of transportation here in Pakistan and what can be the importances of means of transportation.